So another thing on this twin flame journey is that sometimes it feels like there is no difference between being together or not being together. There is no difference except for the pain, the pain of not being together. But if you could transcend, when you transcend that pain and you become like whole in yourself and you're okay just by yourself, then then I think is when you become whole. And in order to become whole, you have to fully stand up and grab hold of all of your own power and not let your power leak out in all different ways, or allow genies to come in, or like shadows, or allow parts of yourself be in the shadows where you're not standing up and holding on to your divine power. Still, it hurts. It hurts. But I'm thinking to myself, there is no difference in being with the body or without the body. Yeah, I had like because you're connected. It's just like a matter of time, and time isn't relevant almost. Because you're exactly where you're supposed to be at every moment on this journey. It can't be different. You can't force two things together. You can't. They have to come together and gradually merge. And if they're not ready to come together, then they can't come together. And so when you start realizing that you can't force it together, if it's not ready to come together, then you kind of let go because you realize the thing can't be. So if it can't be, you just allow it to be what it is. And release expectations and wants and needs, and make the decisions based only on what you want personally. And in that, you you become. I'm getting better and better and better at that. And things are becoming clearer and clearer and clearer. It seems like the more pain I go through, the more I can withstand. And it makes me like sometimes second guess, like, because what's going on in the 3D is completely different than all the lessons that I'm getting in the 5D, or the things that I'm channeling, or the higher realms. And then it makes me think, is this real? Like, it seems so out of this world that sometimes I even think to myself, could this be real? Maybe this is all just like, but what is real? What is real? We know this, but you can get lost in all these thoughts and then not have anything to hold on to, because you're not in this world completely and you're not in this world completely, so you're in between. I guess it's kind of like going through dimensions, passing over from one dimension to another. If I believe, and I do, that we were born perfect, then I should be able to stand upright in my own power without vices. Vices is running away. Vices is even like the excuses in your mind, like thoughts like, oh, that didn't work out for me because of this or this or this or that, like putting the blame on something outside of myself. Not that I'm saying you have to blame yourself. I'm saying you have to look inward, because whatever your reality is, you're creating for yourself by something that you're doing or allowing or being or thinking or saying, or the way that you expect things to be for you, your beliefs. So all of the answers for anything that we want is inside of ourselves. And then I ask myself, I know this, and I've known this for years consciously. It seems like it should be the most simple thing for me to stand up in my power See, this is not standing up in my power, but this is going through the pain and talking it out. And actually looking myself in the face in the mirror. Literally, I could see my phone, I see myself on the screen crying. And also legitimatizing this, what I'm going through. I'm not the only one that goes through all of the pain and all of these things. I know this. We're all of the same essence. I should get some paper or something. It makes me second guess myself, second guess. But what I know is that I should just be able to get, just get into the now and just be. I feel like sometimes I'm figuring out the rules of the game as I go. Like, I wish somebody would just tell me the rules of the game as they are. These are the rules. Follow this and you will transcend. And then I think about it and I think, well, somebody is telling me the rules. I'm telling me the rules. And I'm not following them. Because it's painful, because it's difficult, because of what? Addiction. Addiction is also a ways of thinking, addictive ways of thinking. It's the vices that you have that you allow yourself these outs. Like, okay, I'm allowed not to stand up in this place because I was brought up like this and this and this. So it's like excuses that you give to yourself to not come into your full power, because coming into your full power is painful. Coming into your full power is putting yourself out there and being different and standing up and becoming transparent. Something I wrote this morning: blessed with intention and imagination. And then I wrote, imagination creates portals to other possibilities of existences. Imagination creates portals for other possibilities of existences. I like that. Okay, well, I think that I'm going to stop this here and I'm going to get into the rest of my day. I have a couple hours till I want to leave. I'll take a shower before that and get everything that I need ready. So, thank you for watching and have a happy Passover if you're celebrating Passover.